When it comes to creative freedom, if you are waiting for certainty, waiting for confidence, waiting for guarantees, you'll wait your whole life. Freedom doesn't come from certainty. Freedom comes from creating without it. Welcome back. I am Dr. Sherman Rivers, and today we're diving into one of the most liberating truths in creator metaphysics, and that is, the moment you stop searching for guarantees, you become unstoppable. See, creators don't hesitate because of lack of talent. They hesitate because they want assurance. They want assurance that it will work, that people will care, that they won't fail, that they won't be judged. Basically, that it'll all be worth it. But creativity has never worked that way. Let's go deeper. You see, creative freedom requires uncertainty. Guarantees feel safe, but they restrict you. If you need a guarantee that people will like your content, or that your video will perform, or that your idea will resonate, or that the work will be worth it, you will never take risks, because guarantees exist only in the past. Creativity exists only in the unknown. The unknown is where your brilliance lives. Certainty is not a prerequisite. It's a prison. When you chase certainty, you start asking, what if it fails? What if they judge me? What if I'm wrong? What if no one cares? What if I'm not enough? These questions don't protect you. They paralyze you. Certainty is a cage you build around your own potential. You see, guarantees make you play small. The desire for guarantees leads to watered down ideas, safe content, predictable videos, lack of experimentation, avoiding new formats, perfectionism, shrinking your voice. You stop expressing from identity and start expressing from fear. But the creators who grow the most are the ones willing to be misunderstood, the ones who are willing to take risks, the ones who are willing to create without the promise of applause. The truth is, you don't need guarantees. You need identity. Confidence doesn't come from certainty. It comes from who you are being when you create. When your identity is aligned, you naturally feel grounded. You naturally feel focused, expressive. You feel bold, intuitive, resilient. Identity is stable. Outcomes, however, are not. But when your identity leads, you don't need a guarantee. You become the guarantee. And what's more is, creating without guarantees strengthens the trust that you have in yourself. Every time you create without assurance, your system learns that I can handle uncertainty. I can express myself even if I'm misunderstood. I can take risks and stay safe. I can show up without needing permission. This is how self-trust grows, not through results, but through courageous expression. Self-trust is the foundation of creative power.
Hey, quick break, quick message. If you are stuck forcing output or constantly trying to control your creative process, this is for you. Creator Metaphysics is a free weekly newsletter exploring why creators struggle and how clarity replaces force. Join free at creatormetaphysics.com or scan the QR code you see on your screen. There's also a link down in the description.
As I've discussed in previous videos, freedom comes from releasing the outcome. The paradox is this: when you stop needing guarantees, your creativity improves. Your content becomes more authentic. Your voice becomes clearer. Your ideas become bolder. Your presence becomes stronger. Your flow becomes easier. Your identity becomes visible. Your growth becomes exponential. You create because it's who you are, not because of what it might give you. Now that is freedom. So think about this. Guarantees are an illusion. Freedom is real. And freedom begins the moment you stop waiting for certainty and start expressing your truth. This was the last video of this micro series, letting go of what you can't control as a creator.